Welcome to the Ed Benton Show. I'm Ed Benton, your host. Warning, the following is a work of fiction and intended to be satirical in nature. We can only hope that it is not an accurate prediction of future events. 2024 America's Final Days by Ed Benton. Day 13, Tuesday, July 16th, 2024, after the Tea Party Massacre. Later today, I will be attending a town hall meeting where I will take questions from the attendees about the Mac Union and its effects on their lives. Each time I attend a public event of this sort, I think about the terrible tragedy that occurred back on January 8, 2011 in Tucson, Arizona. On that day, a lone gunman shot and killed 6 people, including a federal judge and a 9-year-old girl, and wounded 14 others, including an American congresswoman who was shot in the head at close range. The incident sparked a debate about whether vitriolic political discourse was the ultimate cause of the shooter's actions. Yes, the shooter was mentally ill, but didn't the language of violence used by right-wing talk show hosts, Tea Partiers, and Sarah Palin push him over the edge? Gun control advocates seized upon the tragic incident and demanded new restrictive laws, but the Congress did not respond to their pleas for new legislation. Several months later, however, the so-called Tea Party massacre took place, ironically in Boston, Massachusetts. A deranged Harvard student who'd purchased the same type of gun used by the Tucson shooter, the semi-automatic Glock 19 with an extended magazine, shot and killed 17 Tea Party activists and wounded 13 others who were staging a protest against Obamacare outside a local congressman's office. This tragic event, so closely following the Tucson killing spree, energized the gun control lobby, and this time their demands could not be ignored. The result was the passage of a new federal law, the Firearms Individual Registration Enforcement, or FIRE Act, which established a system for the psychological testing and registration of gun buyers. Essentially, every potential gun purchaser must be certified as not being a danger to others or herself prior to her purchasing a gun. The Act also provides that each registered gun owner must pass an annual psychological examination to determine whether the owner is a danger to others or herself. Failure to pass the examination requires the owner to surrender all his or her guns to local law enforcement officials, and the penalty for noncompliance is a felony. The National Rifle Association, not surprisingly, had lobbied against the bill in Congress, but they could not overcome the shock value of the Tea Party massacre. Concerned about my own safety as a McUnion Congress member, I took the fire psychological test, passed it, obtained a New York pistol license, and purchased a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol for my own protection. I always carry it with me to public events, whether or not I'm giving a speech. I do believe in the need for gun control, but I don't see any problem with responsible gun ownership. End of day 13.